exposed, you had a medical incident, and you went to a military facility and reported it to someplace. Is there any record of you being exposed, you had a medical incident, and you went to a military facility and reported it?
Just like reviving patients and stabilizing. I went to the civilian sector of hospitals, and they don't know what to do. I mean, this.
I understand. They don't know because they don't know what you're exposed to.
Yeah, their normal thing is just like reviving patients and stabilizing, their body.
Right. Okay, let me get some information from you, sir, okay? Can I get your name first?
Justin Pitts.
PTS?
Yes.
Okay, and the number I have for you, sir, is 864-873-8325, right? Can I call you back if I need to?
Yeah, that's a good number. There's a little twist to this exposure. The matter can be controlled remotely.
Say again?
I said the matter can be controlled remotely. The VA satellite drones. It's like some kind of biomedical substance. I don't really understand it. I know the name of the person that's operating it, but
It is currently a VA program for chemical and biological exposure going on, and some of the people who are involved were not actually in the military. They were civilian firemen or policemen or that kind of situations that might have been exposed to that kind of thing. So there are peripheral people who are not actually in the military who may have been part of the program that's what we're looking for.
okay. Well, I've heard of there's some kind of thing where I was reading that they done some kind of release or something in 26 states to see what kind of help they can get.
The first thing that they're going to look at is where you actually in an area that was affected by something that they know information. So let me get some background information.
They actually kind of.
It's okay?
Alright, but I thank you very much. I've tried everything I could in the civilian sector and I wasn't getting no. They actually kind of think you're kind of batty because they don't know what to do.
Military medicine and civilian medicine are totally different worlds. They use the same and as a military spouse, I look at you like, be crazy to look at you first. It's the same body, folks. Whether it's civilian records or military records. That's the thing. Okay, 344.
This incident began about March. I noticed it was causing some kind of involuntary muscle movements and stuff like that, and I don't know, it was kind of weird. They were the special forces sergeant ended up showing up with about 5 people. His name is Joshua Pierce. It's kind of I mean, what we do is it's kind of involuntary.
That's what it is. It's involuntary accidental exposure. Tammy, Miss Rashika, told me herself, put it in the back driver's side window. Now, the letter that we got on our door, it did not say anything about that it could not be backing in, and that's what she told me last night. The reason why she was towing my car, because it was backing. Where it was to be.
Because this is amazing stuff. Because in the life of David, we find the story, which is our story of a man who went from a mere shepherd to king. And that's exactly the picture of Jesus. So in 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 13, this is when it all happened. Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him, that's David, in the middle of his brothers. Did you see that picture of me just now? God's man took the oil under the instruction of God and took the youngest baby brother, the nobody in the family at that stage, the shepherd, the one voted least likely to succeed, and anointed him right in the middle of his brothers. And the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon David from that day forward. Okay, now flip over in the New Testament. Don't lose 1 Samuel, by the way, and go to Matthew chapter 1. Just flip all the way to Matthew chapter 1, and I'll show you how God's story is all about Jesus Christ. Watch this parallel. Because in Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21, this is what the Bible says. She will bear a son, and you will call his name Jesus. Now here's the reason. Because he will save his people from their sins. Defying the odds. I want you to be encouraged today. 3 years ago, I led a group of people to Israel and Jordan and Egypt. And we went to Egypt. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll be back with a whole lot of our people in Israel. I'll be going to these places again in a couple of weeks' time. It's amazing to go to these lands, but when we were in Egypt, just 1 month before the big, massive riots and uprising that took place in Egypt, and all the problems that Egypt has today, we went to a Christian church in Cairo. And when all of this problem came about, these people went after the Christians, and they went into the same church where I stood with many of you, and you're going to recognize it. They went into this church, and they not only killed many of those Christians, but they bombed the church, they obliterated, they broke everything down, they burned the church down. And a couple of weeks ago, some of the young people, Egyptian young people in that same church, showed us how they were going to defy the odds. Now remember now, they've had family members killed, they had the church burned down where we were, they are facing incredibly difficult circumstances. Where do they go? Look at this. Look what happened here.
Listening, pop up with the fire. The bitterness is sweet, you accept it for his name. I don't even speak the language. Comfort, gather your children.
I'm gonna talk with your political staff.
Okay.
Okay.
That way they will be informed before the two of you talk. Would that be all right with you?
Yes, ma'am, and they are the ones that defend our rights.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a political team, and they handle,
I hear you. Let's do this.
Political issues. Sheriff's office.
Yes, ma'am, this is Justin Pitts. I was calling to check on that IP address I turned in yesterday. It was about a Russian Federation dude to hack me. Security virus protection caught that trying to hack into the computer, and all I did was wrote down the information, and then I turned it into law enforcement.
Okay, looks like you talked to an investigator and he's not here today. They'll be back Monday.
Alright, well,